Let's go to our senior White House correspondent, Jeff Zeleny. Jeff, how's the White House responding?
Well, so far the White House is not responding on the record to these united allegations here. You know, these are not new accusations, but they are united. The first time we have seen these accusers come together and demand congressional action. Well, the White House has not commented on this on the record at all, but I expect they will at the White House press briefing, which is scheduled in the next hour. But we do know that the White House press secretary, Sarah Sanders, in recent weeks has said basically these questions are asked and answered. The American voters heard these allegations during the election and elected this president, and they have denied all the allegations. Of course, Wolf, you'll remember the president himself during the campaign a year ago said that, you know, these simply, it's not accurate. It didn't happen. In fact, one time right before the election, we'll recall, he went and, threatened to sue these accusers. Of course, that never happened as well here. So, Wolf, we will get fresh reaction this afternoon at that White House briefing. For the president's part, we've not seen him publicly yet this afternoon. He will also have a chance to comment. But of course, this is all coming to a head because of the Alabama Senate race, Wolf.
Three well-known Democratic senators, as you know, Jeff, they're actually calling for the president to resign. Tell us about that.
They are indeed, Wolf, just simply because of the conversation, a national reckoning here, that really is roiling the world of politics, Hollywood, and the media, of course. But Senator Jeff Merkley of Oregon over the weekend, Senator Cory Booker did as well, and Senator Bernie Sanders, of course, the Vermont candidate, who, of course, was running for president last year as well. He perhaps, is the most prominent of these three, and he had this to say about the president's behavior and what he should do. Let's watch.
Al Franken felt it proper for him to resign. Here you have a president who has been accused by many women of assault, who says on a tape that he assaulted women. He might want to think about doing the same.
So I think any chance, though, or any discussion of the president resigning, Wolf, obviously is not likely to happen. But what the Democrats are trying to do here is have the high ground, take the high ground, likely to prepare if Roy Moore is elected from Alabama, to continue this conversation once he comes to Washington.
Yeah,
Wolf?
Good point. Bernie Sanders, by the way, independent senator from Maine, but he caucuses with the Democrats. So for all practical purposes, he's a Democrat, ran for the Democratic presidential nomination, as we all know as well. Jeff, thanks very much. The White House briefing, as Jeff just pointed out, scheduled to begin just a little while from now. Sarah Sanders will have to answer lots of questions, including questions involving Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the UN.